Hey, happy Monday and welcome to this very special stream. I don't normally do this kind of stream, but this is really important. Up front, I just want to say I don't have a monetized channel, but even if I did, I would not be monetizing this stream. And if I was able to receive super chats, they would all be going to this fund we are going to be talking about in a few minutes. So please, take note of the Give, Send, Go link pinned to the top of the chat. It also appears in the video description below, because that's what this very short stream is all about. I'm here this evening to talk about a great need. There's a YouTuber I consider a friend who's had some serious health problems, and he's got this fund that I'm asking you to give to today. Look, these are some pretty hard times, and there's a whole lot of things going on that you and I can't do a thing about. We pound on our keyboards and shout about them on YouTube, but it's all controlled by people way above our pay grade. But this is something where you really can make a difference. Let me put a very fine point on it. You can greatly impact a life in a profound way. That's what I'm asking you to do today. So without further preamble, let's get into the details. And again, thanks for stopping by and listening. Yeah, hi. So I think if you've read the description, you pretty much know what this is about. If you've been following me on my Friday night shows, on any of the other streams I've been on, certainly on my social media, I've been sharing this out, trying to get the message out. A lot of other people in the community have been too. I wanted to talk about this and realized it wasn't really my story to tell. So what I'm going to do is real quick, I'm going to bring Mrs. Canuck in and introduce y'all to her. You probably already know her anyway. Hi, Mary. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How about you?
Good. I'm doing great. I'm doing well. At least I think I am. Knock on wood. But yeah. So really great YouTuber in our community. He's a particular favorite of yours. That's the Rambling Canuck. He's having some medical issues. What can we share with people that see this video and tell them about it?
Okay, so I'll just kind of give you a little history on him. He retired from work 5 years ago, or on disability,
Mm-hmm.
because he has a back condition called ankylosing spondylitis, and so he has those issues. But then about 3 years ago, he was diagnosed with IgA nephropathy. I think I said that right. It's
I
a
wouldn't know, but
yeah, it's a kidney disease, and basically his levels, like our normal levels would be about 100. His
mm-hmm.
normal was at 200. So when we met, that was his normal, and then about last April, May, they just took a drop. It went from like 300 and then all the way to 400, and then last
Wow,
June he was officially diagnosed to start dialysis.
yeah,
So he's been on dialysis since June of last year,
mm-hmm.
and think he has his good days and his bad days. He hates it. I can tell you that.
Yeah,
Hates it. I had to, try to sort of push him a little bit to go today, but I'm proud of him. He's there. And so he basically, the two diseases work against each other. His the back disease is an anti-inflammatory
mm-hmm.
or inflammatory back disease, and then the inflammation, I think, may have actually what caused the kidney problems. But
Wow,
and as far as medical, like in Canada, his medical needs are paid for,
mm-hmm.
but he is on disability, and his income wasn't a lot anyway. Um, so in February, his son turned 18.
Mm-hmm.
He knew this was happening and knew things were going to change because he gets, it's higher because his son lives with him.
Gotcha.
Well, in the end of November, beginning of December, he did a quote with a social worker and got an estimate. And he was like, it's not good, but it can get us to where we need to be
Mm-hmm.
before, his son, gets on what he needs, because his son's still in school.
Mm-hmm.
So he does not want him to quit school. He wants him to finish. Robert's father passed away when he was, well, his mother passed away when he was 12.
Mm,
His father, it was before he graduated, so he dropped out of high school. So it's a big thing for his son to finish. Like that's important to him.
yeah.
So until his son can get on social assistance, which they've scheduled for April,
Mm-hmm.
just the intake, then after that, it could probably be another month or two before he's on it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they underestimated the budget drastically,
Mm,
way underestimated. So he went from pulling in about 1,000
mm-hmm.
a month, I I believe that's correct, to like 300.
Yeah.
And then his electric bill was 360.
Yeah.
So, um, I I was battling the decision because I know how prideful he is and how stubborn he is and he hates stuff like this, but I was like, there's no choice. I mean, I've sent groceries when I can.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get to Canada myself, so things are tight for me. And
Yeah.
then yeah, so I've sent groceries and thing, but I was like, this we've got to do something. Like we've got to reach out and see if you can get some help. So I set up
Yeah.
this Give Send Go. I didn't do GoFundMe because there was a big deal with the truckers and everything,
Yes,
and
we
I was
know.
like, you
We've
know
been
what?
following that very,
No,
very closely. Yeah. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, we're not going to do this. So I did the Give Send Go, which I've been very happy with that platform so far. So yeah. So
Yeah.
and
And
we've gotten an overwhelming response so far too, and that's awesome.
right. And you know what? I want to, as long as we're live right now, and I wanted to go ahead and bring that up because I know that the is we had given to it too. And okay, so it looks like since PJ's stream earlier today, we've jumped up a little bit. Um,
Yeah, I've gotten the emails on that. I think a lot of I haven't had a chance to dive into them, but I think a lot of them are that raffle.
yeah, so I actually didn't know too much about the raffle until my live stream on Friday, but Maria was talking about it. I did down in the description for the video, I did put a link to PJ's video where he talks about it.
Awesome.
So if you are a Dark Matters or Orville fan. He's got some,
Mhm.
tchotchkes and giveaways, and his video will and the notes in that video tell you how to get involved with that. Uh, so you can check that out. As soon as you're finished listening to this video, go click on that link, check it out, find out what you need to do, and then go to the Give Send Go and
Yeah.
do
I
that
think
thing.
there's a couple of tiers. I know for Dark Matter, one of the actresses donated a jumpsuit that was worn in the show.
Wow.
So that's part of that tier. And then I think there's some items. There's like a I don't watch either show. There's an up or down vote button or something from Orville, and I think
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah,
that's I
yeah.
think in the Orville tier. I think that's the 25 tier. So yeah,
That's
so I
that's nice.
appreciate Orville for doing all that. So yeah, I think he's taking it till next Monday. I think they'll
Yep, yep.
announce the winners on Monday, the
So by
28th.
all means, if that's your thing, go for it. But you know, I my take on it is whatever you can give, you know, whatever you can spare, you know, maybe a little sacrifice, one day's lunch, morning coffee. I don't know, listener, if you are a spiritual person, but perhaps your sacrifice is just building treasure in heaven. And if you're not, well, I still believe what goes around comes around. Someday maybe you'll be the one that's in need and your loved ones will be looking for someone, willing to help out. And I'd even venture to say, if you thought about it, you've probably had people in your life who've already made some big sacrifices for you, probably some without you even knowing about it. So I'm the way I'm looking at this is us giving you a chance to be a hero. Take advantage of that if you can. But that's that's really all I had to say about it, Mary. Any last thoughts from yourself?
Um, my thing, I do a game and charity every year, and
Mm-hmm.
my whole thing is if you can't give monetarily, then you can always share. So, just getting the word out. for others to be able to help, because there's people out there that will give to anybody. They don't even have to know them. So that's just been my thing.
Of
Is,
course, I'm of the mind of that meme. Both. Yeah, both is good.
Yeah, both is good too.
Go ahead and give, but please, yeah. I mean, who am I? I'm gonna reach. If every single one of my subscribers sees this video, I'm gonna reach 350 people. So I am counting on everybody who sees this video to share it out so that we can reach as many people as possible. I would rather have 1 million people share $1 than one person trying to share $1 million. That none of us has, right? So yeah, a burden shared is a burden halved, and so yeah, if you could do that, that would be really great.
Yeah, and Netter just asked if the 3K would cover what's needed. I honestly, it's kind of one of those things I don't know. I don't know how long this is gonna until his son gets on the social assistant. Or the thing is if they're still not approved. So some hard decisions will have to be made at that point. But it just wanted a goal, and I just was like, what do I
Yeah.
put? So I just kind of put something. So I've kind of gone in with it with the mindset that it's going to cover what's needed, and then if there's leftover, I will make sure that we pay it forward.
Yep.
How we work.
Um,
So
so there you go. That's the need, and that's all I'm asking. Okay, everyone. Thanks so much for taking a moment to stop, listen, really listen, and realize that you can really make a difference. I'm asking you to do that. Okay.
and
Thanks.
thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it. We both really appreciate this.
Thanks so much, everyone. Take care. Bye.